Well, good morning. Hello. Welcome everybody to the Martiverse again this Tuesday. As always, we're going to kick it off with Bitcoin, an update on what has been happening and what I think may happen next. And as usual, just going to quickly remind you guys that I trade with eightcap, and they're the guys that are sponsoring those updates on Bitcoin every time you watch them. I urge you to give them a shout and give them a check as well, how convenient and easy it is to trade with them off your TradingView screen. Without further ado, we're going to jump in obviously into the Bitcoin, and then I'm going to follow up with some alts, whoever is on the stream today, and they're going to request their coins. We're going to put that into the content today. So I'll catch you guys later and enjoy the show today. Okay, just in the meantime, as we're waiting for everybody to come in, I'm going to just quickly have a look at what Bitcoin has been doing and what is possibly the next moves. What are our options here? I just zoomed out there for a 3-day chart. I might just have a look at the weekly chart as well real quick, just to give you a bigger picture of what obviously a Bitcoin is looking like right now. And as you can see, I'm going to zoom in on this anyway a small bit, obviously, because we had this channel drawn for a while. We had that yellow box here sitting for a while as well, and I'm going to just review real quickly what happened with these in a second. So there's a lot of talk obviously at the minute. Everyone is speculating what's going to happen next. Are we going to see another dead cat bounce, or are we going to just range here and just roll lower, which in terms of patterns as well, it wouldn't be totally out of the question, because this would have been our top formation, another one drop down, second drop down, third, and this would be our fourth if we were to just basically keep rolling from here. Question is obviously how low can Bitcoin go. We've been hitting in around that zone of 20,000, playing in around the 20,000 and 25,000. So in around the 5,000 range. But now, if we are going to break above the 25, which has been obviously a big resistance, are we going to finally break the support of 20 and roll lower? A lot of speculation, like I said, a lot of people wondering, are we going to be able to buy Bitcoin very, very cheap? If that's the case, guys, any spare cash you're sitting on right now, I would certainly not rush into anything, regardless if we are going to break down or if we're going to start zooming through levels and see all-time high. I wouldn't rush into anything. It has been a while. I've been repeating this, that DCA is the name of the game. So dollar cost averaging, small buys, strategic buys, taking profit off the table, it is probably the best approach to everything. On the weekly, guys, yeah, your 200 EMA has been acting as a resistance, as you can see very clearly. We didn't even come too close to break above it, to try even and break above it. So it is going to be the next big step, and it is obviously above the yellow box, which I was expecting to fully be taken. We've only tapped at it a couple of times and rejected. So zooming in again, guys, because this is something I tweeted about on the daily chart, and just want to show you guys, like, this cross that is happening here now on the 9th of August. This is a daily chart. So if we go back in time a small bit, similar cross has happened here in 2019 February. That was just before, if you can see this now, it was a smaller range here where we were ranging, and then we just basically resumed up only all the way to from around 3,700 to about 13,800. Only difference was the Bitcoin was actually just tipping and trading above the 50 EMA. So my concern here is if we zoom in on what is happening here, this cross has happened here, similar to 2019 February, but we are not trading above the 50 EMA on the daily. So I'm not saying, you know, everything's going to repeat itself, that we're going to have this hey guys, I said I'll just kick off while I was waiting for you with the Bitcoin, and I'll get to your requests shortly. So it's just a question now, is Bitcoin going to make an effort to go above? Because then obviously it's just something in terms of patterns and in terms of how the cycles repeat themselves, we could be looking at it as extra confluence. Currently, I am not either bullish or bearish. I think we might be seeing the cat bounce, as everyone is also actually expecting it, possibly get above, back again to that 25,000, maybe even to the 28, 29, and roll back down. But as you can see, we fell out of this channel, so it is honestly currently right now, and it's been the snooze fest, total snooze fest from yesterday on and today on. There's not much happening. Even just zooming on the daily, there's just ranges. If you are a scalper, possibly you could be, you know, playing those smaller ranges on the hourly, but it is on, I mean, you'd have to be probably trading on the 15, if not less, minute charts just to get something out of those moves. It's a very tight range, very choppy. Possibly only skilled traders would be able to, you know, exploit this at the minute. Across the board, I'm just going to check real quick, because I know some else has made good moves, and I think EOS was one of them. So actually just go by the symbol here, and it had pumped. It was actually interesting, guys, because the Bitcoin was actually obviously not doing anything, and EOS had actually 2 decent pumps, so you could have played this very well. So that would have been a nice 46%, and another pump here from here, and another 50% pump. Wow. So anybody who got in on the EOS, that would have been a lovely 2 possible trades for you to take. I only saw this after it obviously happened. I didn't pay attention to it in particular, but it was good to see that this was happening while Bitcoin was basically just giving us this snooze fest, as I call it. I think I'm going to wrap it up with Bitcoin, guys, unless you have some questions. Basically, it is honestly just this boring price action. Possibly better to look at other setups like Ethereum or altcoins, and manage your risk properly with proper stop losses, because we could totally like just again hit off this belt, like that range. You know, this channel has been here for a while. It's obviously acting as resistance right now as well, and either Bitcoin is going to give a bit of relief now and money will flow into alts, or we're going to basically see some interesting price action here for Bitcoin. This green candle, sorry, this red candle, obviously if you want to go back in time, this green vector candle, this red vector candle, they have been basically reclaimed. We're back to just above 20,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We've hit this already 4 times, this level. Let's observe and see what happens next with Bitcoin. I have no bias at the minute, none whatsoever. If we move up, I'm expecting it to come up at least to this level here again. If we go down, let's see what Bitcoin does once we break below the 20,000 and how low it's going to. Like I said, I always trade ranges. I always just look at A to B, B to C, etc.